Are we ready? Guys?
Yep, we're ready.
Are you ready?
I mean, technically we're already casting, so we should be
Yeah.
I
making
know,
light
but-
banter and being entertaining in general.
If they're not ready, I can start. Maybe we could start looking at some of the
Nah, it's
profiles.
before the mat.
Like normally, this would be the portion where we introduce the various players and this is the player to watch out for. He's got a very good hit scan accuracy, etc.
I'm not familiar with Blaze's team at all, so I can't speak for them. But sorry is definitely a team to look out for. Oh, we're starting.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting on
Nepal.
Nepal.
That is this week's map. Yay, sports. People in the chat are saying Weeble is a god bastion. That's something to look out for.
Yes, the Bastion comp is one of Sorry's staples, I would say.
Definitely throws people off.
You and I have both played against it, and I believe Matamata has also seen its strength.
I've also talked to Foreordained, and they have also said that Sorry's Bastion comp is very scary. So let's see what they do.
Peep Game is showing a Junkrat here.
It's an interesting choice. Looks
It's
like
not-
otherwise they're only running one tank though. Might be running a pharmacy. We'll have to see. Looks like the Blaze cleanup crew is also running a pharmacy.
Now, even pro teams have tried out Junkrat on this map. It's especially effective on the right side corridor, where there's
Yes.
not as room to dodge right and left.
And it looks like the game is beginning. Both teams running a pharmacy comp.
They're going to meet up in the hallway. Let's see how this Junkrat does. He gets a pick.
Fluffy Sheep is already down. It's not good for Blaze cleanup crew.
Bangroot on the soldier doing his job.
Yes, right off the bat doing his job. Looks like Sorry is trying to get the point, but we're pushed off by Blaze cleanup crew.
Yes.
It's going back into Blaze's
Very well
favor.
executed dive there by Blaze Cleanup. But the kills aren't
Ham
coming
sandwich
up
goes
in
down.
favor of Sorry. It looks like they're going to win this fight. The first control goes over to Sorry. It looks like the Junkrat there did do a lot. He already has ult.
Oh wow, that's pretty impressive.
The ult does charge very fast, but that is still fairly impressive, having it after only one fight.
Looks like Mercy on Blaze's team. Both Mercies are about to have their res. So there will be some protection coming there.
The Market Barrage comes out, gets two,
Kills two.
and that's just going to be it for this
Junkrat
fight.
takes down Tracer, and Blaze cleanup crew has to back out. They might get a cleanup on the soldier, and there he goes. Should have backed out a little faster.
Yeah, that late state stagger is going to cost him at least another 10 points on the percentage.
Looks like Sari's trying to hold the choke to keep them from getting to the point at all. Looks like Zari is already pretty charged for this fight.
Yes. She can't be left alone like that, or the grab is going to come out very soon. White space goes down. Dived in just a little too far.
Looks
But a
like
trade comes out, and then
Yeah,
Zarya
Giant got
is taken
trapped.
care of.
it was taken out by Junkrat.
Comes out, answered by sound barrier. To no avail.
Is Mercy gonna get a res off? Nope.
Trance is popped.
That was an interesting choice
And
of
Blaze
trans
King of
there.
Blaze King of Floob is looking a little bit in disarray here. They're kind of spread out, doing a
Oh,
little bit
that-
of trickling.
Gravitron
Comes out without any kind of follow-up, and that's just going to be wasted.
Yeah, they're definitely staggering, and here comes a res on 3. She got 3 with that. But the tire
Overtime is
doesn't get anybody.
It's already started, and it looks like sorry is gonna take first round.
There comes out the Mercy Res at the end there on the Junkrat.
Just a
Gotta have the whole
celebratory,
team here for...
just a celebratory ult usage.
Yeah.
Very impressive use of the Junkrat in that game, and also good handling of the opposing pharmacy combo on the part of sorry.
Yeah, I feel like the Pharah wasn't alive that often because of the soldier, and it looks like they've switched off of Pharah as well onto McCree.
It looks like they're sorry is going to stay on the Junkrat here, which is interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. I mean, it worked for them last time, so...
This is a much more wider map, much more open map than the last one.
People still tend to funnel, though, so...
That's true.
It's like the fight's breaking out. They have a Reinhardt now on Blaze's side. Rather than a Winston.
Oh, Pharah gets taken.
And Soldier on Sari's side. But they do trade the Zenyatta and McCree.
Yeah, so far this fight looks like it could go either way.
Now it's definitely
Now
in
it's
Sari's
favor, yes.
Mercy goes down on Blaze's side. Zarya's trying to stall, but probably going to be taken out. Oh, actually they took out White Space there. But
Wow, that
there's a lot on the kill screen right now.
yes. I saw a tracer bomb stick on the, I believe there was a soldier there, and it almost hit the Pharah as she was dipping down. That would have been something. The fight is still going on, it still has not been captured, and it's just turning into all-out brawl here on the point. And finally,
Looks like it.
sorry takes it.
Yeah. See if Blaze is going to back out of this successfully. Nope. Tracer goes down.
And they're gonna get chased with a tire here,
Ooh,
and gets one.
Both
Gets two.
support. That's going to push him back.
Just gonna stagger the entire team even further here.
Yeah, they definitely can't go in without their support. Looks like they're grouping back up now. Oh, Winston is pushing forward a bit, and he takes down Tracer. No, that was Pharah that took down Tracer.
That Blaze is getting pushed back, but they are going to have a lot of ults to work with.
Looks like a High Noon's coming out on Blaze's side. Gets the Pharah. Rez comes out as well. Gets 3.
And this might be the opening that they're looking for, even though the numbers are still even. Not anymore after the pick from the soldier on Sari's side. Re-engage again.
That's interesting. They're down 2 right now.
My ultimate is ready. Go. I'll be watching.
They have about 2 more fights.
Yeah, 2 fights at the max, really. Their Tracer just died, but the Tracer on Blaze Crew's side was trying to get in the back line to do some
Ryan goes down
harassment.
too, though.
It looks like this fight is not going well for Blaze Cleanup Crew.
Yeah, Mercy goes down.
And they're going to have to try to regroup for one last fight.
They did get the fire at the very end there, but it's not going to be... She'll be back before they can push forward.
Yes.
They only have 5 seconds left, though. Are they going to make it?
They're going to engage with the Transcendence. They're going to get
Ooh,
on
he got trapped
point.
right outside the point. Luckily, Ryan made it.
They do get 2 picks off the bat.
But Mercy has her res ready.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
there
there's
it
the
goes.
rest, but she didn't get the Winston.
Yeah, she only got Soldier. Bar is down now.
And the fight is slowly starting to tilt in Sari's favor, but it evens out with the res from Blaze Crew.
Both supports are down on Blaze's side. Ryan, Zarya,
They
that's
get the
it.
picks they need, and that's it.
I'm reading the analysis in the chat. People are pointing out that should probably run double hit scan for the for the Pharah, and not Tracer Zenyatta. Looks like they went back on Winston for Blaze's side, and sorry,
And they're gonna
switched
try
off of Pharah.
I think they're gonna try a McCree here.
They had Blaze had a McCree last round.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Looks like the only change on Sari's side is a Genji instead of a Pharah. It's like both
Still
teams
going
are
with the
on
Mercy
top.
and still going with the Junkrat. It's very interesting. Sorry, going very low and gets picked by the Genji.
Genji was too deep though and got peeled off. Sorry, not peeled
Trades
off.
are in favor of Sorry right now. Looks like their Winston's going to move to the point, and it might be an early cap for Sorry.
Looks like only a few people on Blaze's side are even here to try to contest the point.
Yeah.
Curious to see why. Oh, they do take down Winston, but seem a little iffy about going in right now.
Right.
Oh, Genji gets taken down as well by the Zenyatta, but Zarya goes down on Blaze's side.
Looks like the McCree's flanking back from the backside, but he's kind of all alone here and has to back out.
Yeah, curious if you didn't notice that people died and Winston left, but it looks like he backed out successfully, so.
And once again, the Junkrat has his ult after about 1.5 fights. Very fast charging.
Tracer goes down on Blaze's side. But they are still pushing in. Oh, Zarya's down too.
Zarya's down too, and that's just going to be about it. And then
Ooh.
there's Genji Blade coming out.
Gets the Mercy. And the McCree. It looks like they're all down.
It might be a slight overult here, but it looks like Sorry can't afford to have a little bit of a celebratory ult usage.
They do have both support ult still, and the attack visor is about to be ready along with Winston. Looks like Blaze is a bit split here.
Yes,
Some are going top and some are going main.
very good sign. Winston is getting very low on Blaze's side,
And he's
and
down.
goes down. Tracer dies as a tire. And Blaze is pulling out a Pharah here, but it doesn't
Blaze
seem
also
to like.
switched onto a Lucio. But it looks like they were cleaned up and this match is going to Sari.
Yep, that's the first match. Going to sorry.
Curious to see if Blaze is going to continue to switch it up. What do you think went wrong with their pushes?
Well, in the last push there, it was clear that they were not on the same page as to which way to approach.
They could have been
And,
sending the Winston and Pharah to flank though, but I think it definitely Winston went down a little too early.
Yes, Winston jumped in, and it was not a good position, and he didn't have the support of his supports, and he went down very low, tried to get out, and then was picked, and that was really the most important part of that fight. From there on, it was 5v6, and that's basically how they lost it.
The chat is also pointing out that Blaze's push isn't putting any pressure on the enemy team. This guy says, 2 tanks, but no presence on the enemy team. So DPS like Weeble's Genji just cleaned up. I definitely see that.
Yeah.
Looks like we're checking out career profiles for the teams while we're waiting for the matches. The next map is going to be an Assault Escort.
Which map do you think Blaze Cleanup Loop's going to pick?
Well, we don't have to guess because I already picked. It's going to be Hollywood.
Ah,
I didn't have enough time to think about it, but curious about Hollywood. How that's going to play. Oh, Fluffy Sheep is alternating between the white and black Overwatch logo icon, and it looks like it's blinking.
throwing a bit of a logo rave there.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Now, Hollywood is still a pretty friendly map for Pharahs, so I'd be curious to see how Blaze Cleanup Crew is going to deal with Sorry's Pharah play, which is very good on the first map.
Yes, it is very good Pharah map.
Welcome to
Curious to see if they'll work a little better. I definitely see that there could have been some more communication, I think, between some of the players on Blaze's side. Like, Sky was pointing out, Zarya should have bubbled the Winston when he was diving in.
It looks like Fluffy Sheep is going to be on the Doomfist. Now,
Interesting.
remind me what the rules say about Doomfist usage after the group stage.
After the group stages, Doomfist is allowed. We decided that Doomfist has been out for long enough and in competitive for long enough that people should be used to it somewhat by now. Curious to see if they continue with the Doomfist. Looks like
Doomfist is very, very powerful, as we've seen in recent pro match results.
oh yes, he's very powerful.
In fact, he will be getting a nerf quite soon.
As someone who gets one punched by Doomfist very often, I am excited for this nerf.
attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Would you care to explain what the nerf's going to be?
His punch, basically his punch hitbox is going to be reduced because currently he's able to punch characters that are like a level below him and probably two-person widths next to him. Well, two-person widths wider than he actually is, which doesn't make for a very enjoyable game when you're on the receiving end of it.
Looks like Sari's still running the Junkrat.
Yes, that's very curious.
There's a lot of spam potential here through both chokes.
As I always say, every map is a Junkrat map.
Yeah, if you can play him, every map can be a Junkrat map.
Now it looks like Blaze Cleanup Crew is going with this with a roundabout approach here,
Oh, it looks like Winston was taken
reminiscent
down.
of what Meta Athena did in season 2 of Apex.
Wow, this is interesting. I personally have never seen people take this like back alleyway. Looks like it might be working. They took down Winston, Zenyatta, but their Mercy goes down.
This approach is very good for any kind of static defenses. So if you have like a turret pointing in a particular direction, you can avoid all of that if you take this roundabout route. It looks like it is working. They do seem to be getting the upper hand here.
Looks like Zenyatta is considering coming in on Sari's side and is attacked by the Tracer. The Tire
might be able to get.
The Tire got Mercy, but looks like Doomfist killed.
They will probably be able to get a contest here, but Mercy goes down to Doomfist, and
That was
Blaze
a fast
Crew.
take on Blaze's side.
That's right.
Took out Pharaoh just now too as well with Doomfist.
The Doomfist doing a lot here.
My ultimate is almost
It looks like they're going to go forward to pick off any stragglers. This might be dangerous for Sorry. But the rest of their team appears to join up in time.
They do have a few people on the payload, so while this is going on, the payload is moving freely. And
That's
it looks
true.
like Sorry is getting on it now with the Winston and the Pharah. Looks like Winston on Blaze's side is going after the Pharmacy.
And Doomfist takes out two, one with his Meteor Strike. Rocket
Oh.
Barrage comes out, gets the Mercy.
Junkrat goes down to Tracer. Seems like they're doing a bit of a better job with their coordination now.
Yes, and it looks like the new comp is working much better than before.
Looks like they have switched off of the Pharah Sari has onto a Genji now. And they're coming in with... Oh. There were a lot of ults that just happened now
Defensive ults just came out.
to counter Sari's tactical visor.
Sorry loses their Zenyatta. I'm not sure how well the Genji will at the Doomfist here.
Looks like Genji was taken out by Winston.
But Sari is getting the kills that they need.
Yes, they just took out Winston and Zarya. Looks like Blaze is
And
gonna have
holding
to
the
back
card
out.
here, is ideal because it gives Blaze the longest possible run back.
Yes, it's gonna take them a while to get back to the point as a group now. Looks like Sari's Dragon Blade is about to go up.
And they also have a Tara to work with.
Doomfist ult is coming up along with Tracer on Blaze's side. Looks like they're all taking top.
Yes, high
Lucio
ground is
fell
very
off, though.
important, and it looks like Blaze is gonna win the battle for the high ground.
But they did take out both Zarya and Junkrat. Oh,
Yes.
but the res comes out. And Genji's down with his blade. And Junkrat's down with his tire as well. They don't have...
And this should be a capture here if Blaze can do the necessary cleanup for the read-through.
Looks like the Mercy goes down on Blaze's side. But also
So
goes
that's
down on Sari's side. Ooh. Genji went down right when he used his ult and lost most of it.
Fist.
Tire took out Doomfist, yeah. This is a brawl going on the payload. Zenyatta's ult comes out on Sari's side.
And as the respawns come through for Sari, it looks like they're going to hold again.
Yes. Took out both tanks, and Winston is now chasing after the Tracer. Tracer looks like they're
Tracer
going
uses
in.
a pulse bomb for no apparent gain.
60 seconds remaining.
Can't tell. Oh, they're asking if Genji still has the blade. That's an interesting.
If you kill Genji before he says Ken in his voice line, he will not use his ult. He will not lose his ult percentage.
He
So
did
he will still
keep a
have-
percentage of it though.
Been
When he died, he had
killed
40%.
Right as he was saying the line, that particular portion line.
Looks like Mercy and
Get to that
Doomfist went
point.
down on Blaze's side, and Lucio. They have no supports now, but they've also
They only
taken out
have-
the support. It's like Gravitron came
Graviton
out.
comes out. Not much to
Yeah,
show for it.
Ooh,
And the Genji
yeah.
blade gets 2. That's huge.
Looks like
only 5
Doomfist
seconds
isn't
left.
going to be able to make it.
Blaze wants to get any further progress on this payload, and they do trigger over time. And a nice pulse bomb stick on the Zenyatta on Sari's side.
Tyre comes out and kills Lucio, but the
It comes through and kills Genji. Res is triggered.
Genji takes
And
out
Mercy
Mercy. Doomfist takes out Zenyatta.
It looks like Blaze is getting
Fluffy-
a slight edge.
Yeah, Fluffy
In this
just took
fight?
out both Genji and Soldier, but is taken out by Junkrat. This is pretty even right now.
But in this situation, I think any kind of trade is going to favor Sari because they have the closer spawns.
Yes, it looks like most of their team is back now. Tracer gets taken out. Zarya gets taken out. Mercy's back. but gets taken out along with Lucio.
And that's it. They're going to get held.
Complete.
Blaze is going to get held right before point 2.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Really a very impressive hold by Sorry. I think it was something like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was impressive. They also had the Mercy res in that fight. Sorry did. So even without the spawn advantage, they still had the advantage. Whereas Blaze went in with the Mercy res. See what they're going with. So
White space is showing it a Hanzo, which is very interesting. Now that might just be to get a Sonic Arrow
right
at the
off the
start
bat.
to see if there are any shenanigans. Like, so for instance, some teams like to set an ambush early on. Yeah, in an
Looks
unexpected
like
spot.
Blaze is going with the Symmetra and then a Pharah Soldier as their DPS. Ryan Zarya as tank.
Symmetra on point A. A classic, indeed.
Looks like Sari's sticking with the Junkrat. I haven't looked into Peep's career profile, but I wonder if they're just a Junkrat main. Or maybe
That's
it's just
possible.
working really well and they decided to keep going with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Sorry comes out,
A.
and it does look like the Hanzo was just for the Sonic Arrow, as predicted.
They switched off onto Pharah.
Onto Winston.
Soldier. Or Winston? Sorry. I don't remember who was Hanzo.
Sorry, takes high ground. Pretty standard approach. They're not going to be using the Meta Athena style strat going around. Still a poke, but the
Pharah
Pharah goes down on
Sara's
sorry side.
Winston dove in. And looks like he's getting ready to jump back out, yeah.
Blaze's Pharaoh went very deep and was taken out as well.
Zarya was taken down as well. Looks like this is a good time. Oh, and Symmetra goes down and they don't have teleporter yet.
No, that's never what you want. But the res comes out, which is good. That's very important to keep Symmetra alive until she can get the teleporter out. But she gets killed by the Pharaoh.
Experience tranquility.
Transcendence
Zarya
goes on
goes
the point
down.
for Sari. And it looks like Sari is going to have a very strong presence on this point.
Mercy does go down on Sari's side. But Pharah and Soldier get taken out on Blaze's side.
Yes, they're way out of position. They were basically running away.
Looks like they
And they will
Blaze
take
has
point 1.
decided, yes, to just give up and wait.
I have secured the
Soldier on Sari side, going forward to take any stragglers, but needs to back up as he's severely outnumbered.
Sari is coming in with quite a few ults here. Whereas it's like they have the Mercy res.
And they get a pick on the Lucio. And Blaze is going to have to back up a little bit, or risk getting wiped.
Both Pharahs go down. But this fight is in Sari's favor right now. Winston is diving the Soldier, who's forced to
Flush
back
him off.
out.
It's absolutely the right thing to do here. But Sari's Winston goes in too deep and gets picked.
I am ready to resurrect you.
Looks like Sari's Junkrat has gone down as well.
Barrage and the res coming out. And the Pharaoh dying after the barrage to Junkrat, which is never a good feeling.
Soldier's the only one left. Uses attack visor, but only gets the Mercy. He did get the Zenyatta as well, though. Blaze's Mercy is ready with Res. Oh, but she goes down.
And they're just about to get to the point. Blaze need to do something here to change this outcome.
I think all they can hope for now is that Mercy makes it back in time to Res.
Soldier just has to
pushed
throw his
around.
body onto the payload.
Oh, and the Res comes out. You got
But
3.
Trance is also popped. Now Blaze need to get some kills here.
Mercy goes down on Blaze's side, but the Graviton comes out.
Comes out. And they're able to get a few kills, and that might be enough for them to stabilize here.
I think it is. All they have left so right now is to take care of the Pharah. Mercy got away.
Farah is gonna probably rejoin her team.
Doomfist is deep in the back lines trying to get the Mercy, but goes down to the Pharah.
That's definitely an overextension.
Looks like Winston goes down as well.
And it's a 4v5 here on the point in favor of Sorry. The Trance comes out, and that should be enough to bridge it until they get their respawns through. Sorry should back up at this point to get all the respawns forward.
They took out
They
Mercy.
do that, and do take out Mercy, yes. The dive comes in with the barrage.
Ooh,
Barrage gets
takes
one.
out.
And they get a few more kills, and they need to get on the point to contest this. Tracer
and
goes
that's it.
down,
Nope.
and Doomfist
Bar-
needs to contest, and nope,
He gets booped off by the
and that's
Junkrat.
it. Sorry takes map number 2, and moves on to game point. Should we call it game point or series point? Series point, right? Because they're matches.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Series of matches, a series point.
But is there a game point? I mean, I
I
guess
guess we
like in
have
King of the Hill
rounds
map.
matches, and then what would you call a bunch of matches?
Yeah, I struggled with that too. I couldn't come up with a name for it.
We'll go with series point.
Okay, we can call it series point. The chat is saying match. And they're saying it is a match point. It's a game, a set, and a match.
Well, in tennis, but this isn't tennis.
Well, I like match point better.
Blaze
So
is
the
gonna
next-
have to pick another map.
Yes, it should be an escort map if I recall correctly.
Now, if I were them, I would probably pick. I'd say Dorado.
Why do you say that?
I mean, they're still having trouble with the Pharah, but on the other hand, they are running against Junkrat, and Junkrat does pretty well in Dorado.
Sorry, I was reading some chat. Um, yeah, I was kind of curious about Junkrat does. Oh, looks like maybe they just picked Dorado while waiting for them to pick a map, but Dorado would be an interesting pick.
I would say either Dorado or, well, I mean, there are only 3 choices, so if I pick 2, then that's 2 out of 3. I'd say if Blaze is good with Sombra, then they should go with Route 666.
Wonder if anybody on their team plays any Sombra. Time to start going through the career profiles.
Now, have they picked Dorado here already?
So nobody has said. Oh, it looks like they did pick Dorado. I think Sorry was just picking a map in the meantime, but they did
Well,
end up picking Dorado.
I know I kind of changed it to Route 66 afterwards, but I will take my victory lap.
Oh yes. You did say that you were a betting man yesterday.
Yes,
Too bad
I
you didn't stick with that.
too bad. Too bad did not make a bet. Would you have taken that bet though?
I personally don't feel like I am good at guessing what maps people will pick, so no, I would not have.
It looks like we're gonna get started now. And Blaze Cleanup Crew, their backs against the wall. It's a must-win for them, or they're out of the tournament.
See how this goes. What both teams pick. Blaze wanted to do attack first.
Blaze has got to be expecting the Junkrat on defense on Dorado point, first point at the very least,
Yes,
because
they
it
have
is
consistently
very
picked
effective.
Junkrat. Oh, it looks like Sari is taking out the Bastion. That's scary. I wonder
Yes,
if they
the
have heard the
famed Bastion comp.
see. Looks like Blaze is going with the pretty much the same comp they've been going with. Zarya, Winston, Tracer, Lucio, Mercy, Pharah. Whereas Sari took out the Bastion.
Looks like Sari's going to set up in the traditional spot.
A chance to
Looks like Junkrat might be going to put down a trap and a mine before starting. Oh, seeing some people through the window.
Going to say hi a little bit, a little friendly greeting, along with possibly a trap. Or no, did he put a trap down? I don't think so, right?
I don't see a trap, so I don't think he put one down. Maybe he put one down somewhere else, though. Looks like
Blaze is going to go out the right side instead of the regular entrance, which is something that more people should do. Just to alternate your approaches. The Bastion sitting up here, just laying down the damage. And Blaze
Tracer tries to go into the back lines to get a pick, but has to rewind out. Mercy goes down on Blaze's side pretty early, along with Tracer, but they did take out Junkrat, but they're now down both supports.
Payload is still moving though, but it's only going to make it so far as the archway. Sorry. Probably wants to keep the payload there so that they can get the benefit of the Junkrat spam to the narrow corridor underneath.
Get this payload moving. We can do this. This payload up.
Oh, they take out the Mercy once again.
Positioning on the on the Bastion is quite something.
Oh,
He does
but
go
Bastion
down
is taken out along with Junkrat.
without even
Looks
getting
like-
a pick.
The res is probably going to come out for those two, though. Or not. Res is being held for now. They did take out most of Blaze's team, though, so good call on not resing.
Ultimate is ready.
Bastion and Junkrat will definitely be back before they can push, even with a spawn advantage. Looks like the chat is calling for a diva against the Bastion. Looks like
Fluffy Sheep kills himself with the rocket.
Lucio goes down to the Bastion. No, sorry, to the Junkrat, and then Soldier goes down to the Bastion.
Group up.
It does seem that they really need something to deal with the Bastion, some kind of strategy.
Oh, the tire comes out but doesn't get anyone. Ooh, but then the bomb
The
immediately
follow-up
afterwards.
with the remote mine.
And then Pharah gets taken down by Bastion.
In
They
Sentry mode,
definitely need something.
in recon mode, no less.
Oh, really? I didn't see that one.
Some good aim coming out of sorry.
Looks like they're trying the Doomfist again on Blaze's side. I think that switch was a little while ago, but I just noticed it. Doomfist is low though, and he goes down to the Bastion. I do think Sombra might be a good call here, but it might be a little late for that. They have a minute left. Bastion's ult comes out, and Tactical Visor.
Attack visor.
Looks like they cleaned up Blaze very quickly with
It's just a
those
very
two
dominating performance by sorry here.
Sorry used a lot of ults there though. They used Soldier, Bastion, Winston, and Zenyatta.
The payload stopped.
Yeah, they will have two to the 3 from Blaze in a little bit. As Zarya is about to have a graviton, they're going to have to make this graviton count. I believe it's going to be the first one that they've gotten so far.
Yes, it looks like Graviton is at 99. Here it is. Let's see how long until it's used. They're gonna have to make sure to get that Mercy in there though, because
Tara comes in and gets both Zarya and Lucio. And
Payload
that's
is
gonna be
moving
it.
though.
Because Zarya can't come back in time to use her graviton.
Unless they can hold it for long enough. Doomfist did just take out Zenyatta, but the res
That is
came out.
true.
And Doomfist is taken down, along with Mercy.
At this point, they're going to be trickling, and the graviton has got to be used here. And it is. Gets 3,
Practice
but
support.
there's no follow up. Very little follow up, rather. They do get 1 kill out of it.
Zarya is taken down,
That's
and
just gonna be it.
Doomfist.
Sorry.
Ult. Didn't count as a contest.
Score
And sorry
to 0.
is going to be moving on
Switching sides.
to the semifinals.
Well, no, they still have to. They still have to attack.
That's true. May have
little
called
too
it a little
early
bit
to call
early,
it.
a little bit too early. But that is a full hold here
Yes, that is.
on first point of Dorado, and that's very difficult to match.
See if Blaze is going to do anything interesting. Looks like Sari is not going to be using a Bastion on attack. But the comp that Sari is running has been working very well for them so far.
Yeah, there's not really a good reason for them to change.
It looks like Blaze is now running a Junkrat.
A Junkrat. Because it is defense on first point of Dorado, so
Fluffy has yet to pick their character though, and they're all hanging out in spawn. They have 40 seconds to set up those, so.
and they're gonna go with Pharah.
So they're running triple DPS. Interesting. But it can work. Oh, looks like they're still hanging out in spawn though. Might switch something up. They changed the Tracer to Soldier. They have very long to get to the point and set up though. They have to have a full hold here. And it looks
They
like they're
decided to
gonna
go with a
solo
single tank
and an
instead of
Ana.
rather than a single healer.
It's an interesting choice to pick Ana instead of Lucio or Zenyatta here. Because with only 1 tank and mainly squishies, I feel like Ana's not going to get ult as quickly as she would without 2 tanks. Especially with a Mercy. But we'll see how it goes.
They're gonna need a miracle here.
Yes. Or just a really good hold. Looks like so far they're getting a lot of push here. They might
Let them
be...
push it under the archway. The Junkrat spam, no doubt.
Yes.
The Pharah is coming. The Pharah from Sara is coming around to the side, but okay. And things are
Like
looking
Blaze
good
is already
for
cleaned up.
Blaze. But Blaze is already cleaned up.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield. Enemy contact.
Blaze.
Fights
is
continue
reserving.
here. And Sari's Pharah has come back already.
White space is taken down by Blaze's soldier, along with Pharah.
The trouble
and Zenyatta.
pushing through this choke.
The res does come out on the Pharah and the Winston though, but
Some few trades coming out, but the res comes out for Blaze. The numbers advantage again. Can't let Sorry push past this choke.
both tires come out and both get one. Sorry lost their
Barrage.
Mercy though, and their Pharah. But it looks like Blaze is
Blaze is
only supports right now. This is not good.
It's only 2 of them on the point. And
Mercy's
Anna has
down.
to. I mean, that's it.
Anna's down, that's it. There's no way they can make it back. Oh, well, Pharah, oh, nope. Soldier tried to make it back, but wasn't fast enough, so that's that.
Final.
Looks like now we can concretely say Sorry is moving forward.
Yes, congratulations. Sorry. They are the victors in this quarterfinal match.
With some good gameplay from both sides there.
Indeed.
Play of the game.
See what the play is. Mercy.
Heroes never die.
Well, this ended a
Excellent.
little sooner than I expected. I was like, we're gonna be up until 1 a.m.
Yeah, the DPS play from Sorry was very good.
Yes.
Especially from Weeble and Bob, but his performance is as we would expect from having played him before.
Yes. I mean, Sorry completely wrecked our team, and they had a hard Lucio bot in lieu of a player, so
Yes.
they're a very strong team. Or we're a very weak team, but doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. I found it interesting. I think that a lot of Blaze's problems was not dealing with the Junkrat and then the Bastion on Dorado. But the game is falling apart now. Everyone's leaving. So I think the stream
good
is
night,
still
everyone.
going on, but goodbye chat if you can still hear us.
Yes. Goodbye,
I'm
chat.
honestly not sure if they can still hear us though. Nutmeg knows the answer.
Yes, they can hear all of us.
Oh yeah, they're saying bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Everyone says bye.
Thanks for watching.
46 people watching. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's impressive. They're commenting on how they can still hear us. So I guess we shouldn't talk about anybody in the chat because they know.
Yeah.
Also, we're just like hanging out in this like empty game as spectators.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that was that. Yeah. We're just kind of sitting here twiddling our thumbs, going,
Okay.
Yeah, just trying to fill the space.
Before we...
"Yeah,
Okay, well let's go and
good game, right, guys?"
All
All right.
right, we'll go now. Thanks for watching.